Hey guys, Justin here, Mr. BMW South Africa, and we've got something very special today. We're actually going to the BMW M Fest South Africa 2022 with this beautiful LCI G20 3 Series BMW. I'm going to explain this car on the way there, things that I like, things that I don't like on the new LCI, and then we're going to have a blast at the M Festival and see all the new cars coming out for South Africa in the next year. Alright guys, let's get on the road. So driving the G20 LCI 3 Series for quite a bit now, I would say about 100 and something odd Ks, and there's a few differences that I realized compared to the pre-LCI 3 Series, G20 of course. Immediately you can see the iDrive 8, everything looks a little bit different on the inside. The dash looks pretty much the same except for this part over here and this massive screen. Besides the iDrive 8, there's a lot of other differences that I actually picked up. So standard what you used to get on an M Sport, not just with the G20 pre-LCI, but an M Sport in general, one of these levers at the bottom of the seat where you can actually tilt your seat, not up or down, but tilt the bottom of the seat forward or backward to actually make you a little bit more comfortable in the vehicle. With this one, it's an option extra. It doesn't even have it in on this spec. So that used to be a standard in all M Sport vehicles. There used to be a button for your side bolsters over here to actually push them in or pull them out to keep you sturdy in your seat when you're going around a corner. That also used to be standard, where it is not a standard feature on the BMW anymore. So that is something that I immediately picked up because that's a feature, or those are features that I use a lot on these vehicles, especially with the BMW. Another thing that I've realized, the steering wheel feels a little bit odd for me actually. I mean, the car is brilliant. The car, it drives like the pre-LCI. There's a lot to get used to on this vehicle, don't get me wrong there, but I just feel a bit odd like when I sit too low in the car. Like now I'm perfectly positioned. This is perfect, but I'm actually a little bit up, or I'm actually a little bit higher than usual. I like to sit flat on the ground. And with this car, I can sit flat on the ground, but then the steering wheel can't go any lower than this. So then it feels like I'm driving like this. Another thing that's quite different, I wanted to overtake a car just now. Usually you could just push your gear lever to the left and it goes into sequential mode. It gives your gearbox a sportier feel. Where with this one, I wanted to do that, but then I forgot they completely changed the gear levers. So now when you overtake a vehicle, you have to either just use your flappy paddles over here, or you must pull the gear lever back once again. So like you put it into drive, you must pull it down again to put it into sequential. So nothing wrong with that. It's obviously just something to get used to, but immediately I felt that because I'm so used to what BMWs used to be, and it just, not to be sexist or anything, it just used to feel manlier. Another difference that I've realized in this car is also your interior lighting, so your ambient lighting. So you used to get like white, blue, orange, whatever the case may be. Now the colors are completely different. So you still get your blue, but it's not called blue anymore. It's like azure, or your white is called pearl. So the blues and the colors are actually a little bit different, but they're also called something different as well. So it just makes the car feel a lot more classier and premium. And that's actually the right word, is premium. But the whole drive of this car feels like a G20 BMW should. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this vehicle, but there is a lot to get used to, guys. That's the only thing that I can really say in this car, especially with this iDrive 8 system. I mean, it's going to take a while to get used to it, but I think if you're used to this system and you use it properly, it's going to be the best system in the world. I mean, it's so intuitive. There is also a few other things that I realized where, even with the pre-facelift, BMW actually started doing that from, I think it was August sometime 2021 and upwards, actually with the Mzansi edition, where your interior trim doesn't always or go all the way through anymore. So at the back it does go all the way through, but at the back there's only a black little piece there now. And also you don't get your cubby over here for your wallet, so that's also completely gone. So there's a few things that changed, but in general the car is pretty much exactly, it drives the same, it feels the same. It doesn't feel any smooth or anything like that. Everything to me feels pretty much exactly the same. Just getting onto the fuel consumption or the drive of this vehicle. Currently, okay, we've been driving for quite a bit now, and currently we're sitting on 6.9 liters per 100 kilometers. This is the 320i, so 2 liter 4-cylinder engine, 135 kilowatts, and we've been driving 120, a little bit more if we overtake, but basically sticking it to that speed a little bit more. So on the lineup of the G20 3 Series, most of the vehicles are actually 2-liter 4-cylinder engines. They all have the same B48 engine. So your 318i 115 kilowatts, that is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Your 320i, same engine, but 135 kilowatts, and then 190 kilowatts is your 330i, same engine, 2-liter 4-cylinder B48 engine. And then you get your 320d, that is 140 kilowatts. That is obviously the lightest one of the bunch. And then you get your 6-cylinder, the M340i. So if you do buy a petrol version of the 3 Series, you're probably going to get more or less the same fuel consumption when you're driving 120 on cruise control, because it's basically the same engine at the end of the day. Power difference does make a difference when you're driving. So if you put your foot down, the 330 is obviously going to be heavier on fuel, but in general I think it's going to be very, very close. So it doesn't matter what range you buy, it's going to be fuel efficient, and it's still going to be a proper BMW 4-cylinder engine. So we are close to the BMW M Fest, guys. We're going to see a lot of these cars inside. We are very lucky to drive this G20 3 Series LCI to the M Fest. This is actually, it's like a dream come true, to be honest with you guys. It would have been nice if it was an M, but we're going to see a lot of M's there and new M's. I can't wait to show you guys these cars. Stick around. There we go, guys. We made it to the Kyalami racetrack for the BMW SA, well, the BMW M Fest South Africa. And let's just quickly have a look there, guys. There the cars are going. There's Bian. There we go, guys. This is going to be an amazing day, guys. Stay tuned. Oh yes, like it. Stay tuned. Excuse the sunglasses, guys, but yeah, I'm gonna wear them today to keep the sun out of my eyes, of course. But stay tuned, guys. There's gonna be a lot more coming. Enjoy. You must see the cars in the queue as well, guys. It is insane. So here's the rest of the crew. Brandon and Brandon. These are the 2 B's. Double B. Alright guys, so that is the end of the day at the BMW M Fest. I still see the cars driving around here past me, so it's still a wonderful time. But yeah, unfortunately we have to go back to Secunda, so all the way back there. It's going to be a long drive, lekker, it's warm. But yeah guys, everything went perfectly well. It was such a phenomenal experience. The only thing that was a letdown was the BMW XM. We couldn't view the vehicle. Unfortunately, there was an issue with the vehicle and BMW promised us that we can see the vehicle, but that then didn't happen. So yeah, we're going to make a plan to see that vehicle as soon as possible. So stay tuned. But thank you for watching this video guys. It was really one of the best experiences in my life. I love BMW, and obviously you guys know that. Thank you guys. Have a lucky day. Stay safe. Remember to hit that subscribe button, like, share, and remember to hit that bell notification or bell icon for notifications on new uploads. Have a lucky day guys. Stay safe. Look at our ride home. Beautiful. Peace.